All right, let's see what I can do about it.
All right, folks, we are live. I believe that is what we are looking for,
3 episodes in.
but not that. So welcome. It is Friday. Today is the 10th of March. Welcome to the Iron Realm. Things were pretty laid back this week. We didn't really have any guests planned. Nothing really going on. So what we thought we would do is spend some time later today trying to go over just exactly who we are, where we came from, where we hope to head, and then we'll break down individually and kind of do a little interview style over each one of our members, at least the ones that could join us today. Adam's not with us today. He had an anniversary dinner with his wife, so congratulations. Happy anniversary to you two.
Happy anniversary, Adam.
Happy anniversary, Adam. So yeah, anybody have anything? It was pretty eventful week in
And
the
his
Flat
wife,
Earth.
of course.
I'm guessing nobody has anything? Nothing? All this stuff going on and nobody has anything? Everybody's muted but Rob.
There was a lot going on this week. Everybody was doing some playing gyro catch up this week. A lot of us are, so I'll probably chime in on that more than I can, though. Or not, John is not around.
Sorry,
apparently.
you're cracking up a bit. I didn't hear a word of that. What
Why,
was that?
why am I cracking up?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I heard something about a gyro.
I don't either. Yeah, just this week's been gyro week for everybody, it seems, still.
Is it?
Mm.
I haven't, to be honest, haven't been looking at much this week, as I told you earlier. Yeah, tell me what's going on. I don't know.
Sly made a rebuttal video against you again, John, didn't he?
Yeah, we listened to that the other night, but I can't
You
remember.
got to thank Sly for promoting us too. Thanks, Sly.
Yeah, cheers, Sly. I'm afraid, yeah, listened to it a bit late and can't really remember what was in it. I think you had something to say about that, Josh, didn't you?
Not a whole lot. I just appreciate anybody willing to watch the videos. So for Sly to go ahead and make another rebuttal video is awesome. Hopefully he'll watch this and he'll get his buddies to watch this and he'll make another rebuttal video. With any luck, he will watch every single week, and every single week he'll put out another rebuttal video telling us how stupid we are. I think that'd be awesome.
That would be pretty awesome.
I hope he watches Jaren's latest video as well.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I suspect he will.
I think there's a lot of concerned science and physics and mathematics and mainstream and democratic people who are a little unsettled this week. You can almost feel the energy shifting in our favor. Things are going really well. I think we're going to see some really big improvements. Like Jaren's come out with something phenomenal here, and it's just another a feather in the cap of Flat Earth and the movement and how time is on our side.
We were going to watch that later, were we?
Mm.
What
I
else
might
are we
add,
covering?
I might add that yeah, that was the last thing for me. These sunrises and sunsets, where the degrees of where they rise and set for me was a big problem. But I think he solved that for me.
Gotta love those
We'll watch that
pregnant
later.
pauses,
Yeah,
eh?
I'm guessing we'll watch that a little bit later.
I've got it here. But that was a big sticking point for you, wasn't it, Rob? I mean, that was sort of kind of a crux in your whole Flat Earth investigations was
It was
where
huge. It was
you
huge.
were seeing the
I
sun.
was watching the sun come up, and I was thinking that at 90 degrees, it's coming up 9,000 kilometers away from me, or whatever, you know. And you take a straight line from where I am, 9,000 kilometers, and it's just not right. It's not even close. But
So what
yeah,
did the Jaren video explain to you?
he simply
And there he goes. What a shame.
Basically,
They've started
he
recording.
Sir?
Carry on.
I always find when we get booted, it's a sign they've started recording.
Oh, you think that's what happened? We found they're
Carry
actually
on.
recording.
No.
Here we go again.
Go ahead, Rob.
He simply took the 90-degree right angle turn off the latitude line, and it was just so simple. It's just so simple, isn't it? The
He
90
followed it,
degrees
didn't
is
he?
different. The 90 degrees is different for every person that stands on the globe. So it can't work. It can't work. And the sun, if it's 93 million miles away, the 90 degrees from each person doesn't point at the sun. Just doesn't work. And he's proved that. He's proved that to me. So
Well, he found
And,
south of the equator that if you go 90 degrees and follow the line, a la Google Earth on the ball, then you end up converging on the equator, and similarly northern hemisphere converge down towards the equator. So when who was it, Dazza,
Yeah.
whoever
Dazza or whatever.
saying, look at this doesn't work on the flat earth, it doesn't work at all. The sun would be coming up over Mexico and it would be going down over India. That's where these are pointing.
Yeah.
And what he couldn't be bothered to do was go and actually try it on his own Google baller
He's not going to come up with anything new.
and follow
Yeah,
it, because
personally,
if
I
you
think
follow it on the baller,
Personally, I think we should sit here for 20 minutes and just listen to Jer and talk about it's 20 minutes long. I don't know if you guys want to do that, but
Surely.
but to sit there and listen to the way he explains it, it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Well, I suggest everybody to watch that video for sure. It's definitely a great thing. Hey, Josh.
It certainly is. I've got it queued up. I don't know exactly where it was you wanted it queued.
If you started from about 11 minutes, that'd be about right. He starts talking from about 11 minutes.
All right, let me just pull it up here.
Yeah, so it goes for 20 minutes, but it's really, really good. And we've all had those moments. 2 years ago when I started looking at the stuff, you have those moments when you look and you go, oh, how about that? And I haven't had one of those moments for a long time, because you think you've seen everything, but this was one of those moments. It was last night, or for me. And you just have those moments where you go, oh, it's so easy, but yep.
Right.
So.
What was it again, Rob, if you don't let me asking again, because it was disheartening to all of us at the time. What was it? The sun should have gone up over your left shoulder, but it was going down over your right or something? Because it was quite a big...
No,
that's
not.
Rob.
Yeah, that's not the big one. Can you hear
Well,
me?
I mean, even when we were doing the experiment where we were all trying to measure the sun and the distance, the angle of rising and setting as it was leaving and coming to us from each other, we all were getting different degrees, different angles then, and we couldn't figure out what the heck was going on. So this kind of explains that too.
Yeah, and I didn't buy the refraction where you'd be seeing the sun. It's coming up, we're in a dome and it's bouncing off, and I was never going to buy that. Never was going to buy that. But this explains
why not,
it all.
Rob?
No, I think
they
the
work together.
The
I think
sun's
it
there.
works together.
Not as far as I thought. For me, I needed the sun to be rising at 40 degrees. That's what I needed. But that's what I needed to believe it. And you could never ever have it coming in the different. It's hard to explain, but it just didn't work. And I'll put it to the side for a while, because there's so much
Well, I'd never
A
say never in this
preponderance of evidence is on our side.
I agree. One of the things that makes
Isn't
us
it? And
so good is that we're able to evolve so quickly and trash ideas that don't hold up to little sound logic and testing.
I
Right?
knew, I knew someone would come up with the idea. I've thought about it, and I never, Jaron made it look so easy. I've thought about it and thought of Rob Skeeber's. The other one was the sun under the clouds. And I every afternoon, I've taken many photos now. I've got the pink under the clouds every afternoon. I've taken time lapse and all that. And there it is. But Rob Skeeber showed that brilliantly.
Yeah, that was a big one
light
too.
Can refract. How light can refract and get under a cloud. So that was another big one for me. That wasn't as huge, right? That wasn't as huge as this one.
I think that's one of the main tenets, as John was alluding to, though, about the movement we're in. Most people understand that we're learning from scratch now, and to succeed and to evolve, as Jaron has beautifully in the video he posted, is that we must be able to smash all of those conceptions we have so fiercely guarded in our subconscious, where, you're saying, I needed this angle, I needed it. The truth is you didn't, because the truth is the truth, right? It would be either way. We've got to be open to seeing what it is and being able to test it and letting go of what we think must be or shouldn't be. As hard as that is, brother.
I agree.
Yep, so there you go. Now I think we should just listen to this for a while and yeah. All right, we'll do that, eh?
Yep, sounds good. Let me just go ahead and hit play.
Thanks for sharing, Rob.
Maybe try to turn it up a little if I can.
And he's right, by the way. Everybody has one of those moments, I feel, one of those turning points in their journey.
These lines that I drew are all on the 75.
We'll get into it.
If you look, there's 75, and you'll see this white line starts from there. Come down, this white line starts from there. This one starts, well, that's not a white line. This one starts from there. Okay. Do you notice something weird about these white lines? Anybody?
I wonder how long he spent
on this. How about
the
fact that, do those look like they're pointing east and west to you? Do those look like, that looks weird. Why are they all pointing towards the equator? Interesting. Wouldn't that be weird if maybe east and west isn't what we think it is? Maybe people think they know what east and west is, but they don't know what east and west is. Okay, from each of these lines, this is 90 degrees east. I'll prove it. We'll go here. Grabbing, I don't know if you can see this on the screen. If you can, hopefully. But I'm grabbing my line tool, starting it right here. And I'm drawing this line here, and you'll see that this is exactly 90 degrees to the east. Okay, so when they say, oh, rise is 90 degrees east. Well, does this look like east to you? Okay, well, that's 90 degrees. Now, here's an even worse part. We'll go to the next one. Here's 90 degrees east from here. Start here. Come on. 90 degrees east. Okay, whoops, 89 point, oops. Come back a little bit. There we go. 90 degrees east from here. Okay, now if you can't see, because I think last time I did this, you can't see my little ruler box here for some reason on the live feed, so you'll have to do this yourself. I'm certainly not telling any lies. This is the way it goes. And here's the crazy part. Catch me here. See, stay with me. If this white line here, okay, this white line right here, if this line is 90 degrees east from this point, okay, that means it's directly east. If I take a line now and instead I draw it from this point, we'll zoom in here and get an exact, oops, clear that out. Okay, so if I draw it right here, shouldn't this be exactly west? Hello, come on. Meaning this white line, obviously we just went directly east, so going right back to where we came from should be exactly 270 to the west, right? That goes without saying. Well, how about not even close? The red line that I've already drawn, that's west. This is 270, 280 west. Okay? So what we've got here is a huge problem. Okay? And, I'm sorry, it should be, west would be 270, not 280, which is over
For real.
270. It's even more. Okay? So what we've got here is what is going on? How can this person be directly east but directly west is over here. Well, this is the screw up of the globe. This is the whole problem. And these people will never see it. They'll just look right past it and tell you things like, it can't possibly work on a flat Earth. Okay, here's another example.